Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Vikas, and if you're into baking and pastry, there are a couple of ingredients that you probably use every day, whether you're new or you've been doing baking for a very long time. These two ingredients are baking powder and baking soda. Let's look at baking powder and baking soda. Are they different, or can you interchange if you don't have either of them? First, to understand what is baking powder and baking soda, they are basically the same, as in they are both leavening agents. Can they be interchanged? Can. 100% or no? We will look into it. I have a lot of questions put together which will probably help you understand what's the differences. We start with baking soda. Alright, baking soda essentially is sodium bicarbonate, right? And it's a leavening agent, so it helps you to make your products lighter and fluffier. As simple as that. What is baking soda? And when you use baking soda into any ingredient or into any recipe, baking soda does not work by itself. So it needs a lot of elements or aided with other ingredients so that it reacts. So whenever you use baking soda in a recipe, you have to have moisture. The moisture can come from milk, water, eggs. The second ingredient that you need to have is an acidic ingredient. The acidic ingredient can be yogurt, vinegar, buttermilk, lemon juice, brown sugar. So whenever you have baking soda being used, you cannot use baking soda by itself. You have to have a moisture and an acidic ingredient, and the third component is heat. Okay, so there will be a reaction between the sodium bicarbonate, the acidic medium, and the moisture in the presence of heat, and this reaction will release carbon dioxide. And this carbon dioxide will help you leaven or increase the volume of your baked products. It either be muffins, cakes, cookies, either or. Okay, that's what baking soda does. Alright, then we look at baking powder. Now what is baking powder? Baking powder essentially is one part of sodium bicarbonate. So yes, so baking powder has baking soda in it. Besides soda, you already have a acidic medium added inside. So there is cream of tartar, right? And to prevent these two guys caking up together, we add a little bit of starch. So a baking powder is milder version of baking soda because baking powder already has sodium bicarbonate, cream of tartar, and starch together. So whenever we're using baking powder, we do not need any acidic medium like vinegar, yogurt, buttermilk, or brown sugar, right? Because it already is there. So baking powder is of two types again. There's a single acting baking powder and a double acting baking powder. Single acting baking powder are widely used in commercial baking pastries where they do baking. So double acting baking powder is what we generally use in our kitchens. By the name double acting baking powder means the reaction happens two times, as simple as that. First reaction will happen when you add moisture to it, and there will be a release of carbon dioxide, and the second reaction will happen when the product goes inside the oven and it releases more carbon dioxide and you get a leavening in your product. To summarize, baking soda can be used in a recipe which already has an acidic ingredient, and baking powder can be used in a recipe which may not have any additional acidic ingredient inside. Can I substitute baking powder for baking soda? If you do not have baking soda and if you just have baking powder, can you substitute? Yes, you can, but should not. The reason is you might have to add 3 times the amount of baking powder to get the same reaction which will be done by the baking soda. The end result, yes, you will get leavening, but you will get a very soapy taste and a very chemically taste, which is definitely undesirable. So I will not recommend that. So in today's video, we saw the difference between a baking powder and a baking soda. I hope it has helped you. But if you have more questions and queries, please leave a comment and I'll definitely come back with the answers. But for more videos and more information, please subscribe to my channel and I'll happy to share all the information that I can. Thank you so much and have a nice day.